Oh yeah, this is your boy Live Wire, and I'm back in the motherfucking building, baby. I just want to get on there real quick. I ain't gonna be too long, cause I'm in the process of cooking dinner, so I can't really be that long, anyways. Um, wow, I just got finished watching this Cyberpunk 2077, probably like almost 2.5 times. Bro, this shit is fire. Now let's start with a couple of things. First, I remember when the we first found out that the game was going to be third person, and it was a heavy amount of moaning and groaning from the pony community saying that, oh man, this game. I mean, it is Cyberpunk. It should be pretty good, but damn, I wish it was third person. After watching this shit, I said, I'm looking at this game. I'm like, bro, this shit got Xbox written all over it. It's first person. It's a action combat shooter with RPG elements. Like, this shit is so fired. Yo, this shit is so fire, yo. Like, the game is so fire. It's, bro, I don't even. There's so much shit in like, there's so much shit. It's like GTA, but like taken to a way higher level, especially with like RPG shit. Because I mean, you get guns, but you don't upgrade guns in GTA. Not like that. Not on this level. They got all kinds of mods for your body. Oh man, the Mantis blades, bro. Yo, this shit was crazy, yo. I'm just looking at this shit like, yo, this shit is so fire. And obviously it was running on the Xbox One X. You can see by basically like the buttons and shit. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I totally get why they chose Xbox for this shit. Like, this shit screams Xbox. Like, this is the type of game that more Xbox fans, a lot of Xbox fans are wanting to, Microsoft to make, man. More of these type of games. It don't necessarily have to be an RPG, but at least with the action, the level of the action, and oh man, the dude shooting through the walls, the level of detail is fucking stupid, yo. I like that everything is like explained. Like, there's no straight up hub. Like, everything that's hub based is basically an upgrade. Like, you basically have to have it set up that way for it to be displayed. That's just crazy. I mean, there's always a reason to go back home in order to just do little shit here and there. Yep, bro, this shit is fucking fire, man. Yo, there's so much shit in this game. Wow. I mean, we've heard whispering about it, especially the people who couldn't go and see this shit at E3. I mean, a lot of us just heard from the grapevine from other people, oh, this shit is fire. But to see that shit for yourself, oh shit. And I was excited for the game, but not hyped for the game. I was just like, oh, this game's going to be good. I like Witcher, shit's going to be cool. Bro, from the jump off, I'm looking at this shit like, yo, this shit is fucking fire. Like, and they didn't even like really get into too many heavy, battles as far as action wise until like the last third of the gameplay trailer, and it's like 45 minutes. They show hella shit, like one mission, but then again, it is CD Projekt Red. That's what they do. They send you on, like, one mission might take you 2 to 3 hours to do one little mission, which is why that game, oh, shit is so fire, dog. I'm just looking at the shit like, yo, this shit is the real deal, But yeah, man, this game, I don't know when it's dropping, but it looks real. Like, from what I'm seeing, it looks official. Like, it looks legit. Because it didn't look like it was like some CGI shit. You saw the little hiccups here and there when when they were moving through certain areas, and or you saw the hiccups when they were having kind of the dialogue between the characters, kind of like little hiccups here and there that you would typically see in a video game in general. So it was nothing that I'm looking at. I'm like, oh, this shit ain't possible. And the graphics were great, but they didn't look like anything that I'd be like, oh, this shit is impossible to see. I mean, especially after seeing a lot of the games we already seen with Doom and fucking Rage 2 and what's the other game? The Last of Us. That shit is right on par with that shit. So I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, yo, this shit is so fire. Like, man, the mods, man. Oh, what the ricochet bullet? Oh man, this shit is so crazy. Bro, this game is going to be the shit. I don't know. Like, I feel like they're gonna just I don't know. Like, we saw gameplay this year. It's got to be next year. From what I'm remembering, they first showed the Witcher gameplay the year before they released. Now they said the game is done. It's completed from start to finish. They're just polishing it. So I'm assuming if it's anything to be similar to God of War, right? I think they said the same thing with God of War. Granted, God of War is a much smaller game than CyberPunk. So I mean, you're not really comparing apples to apples, more like apples to peaches. But let's say maybe I don't know how long polish. I mean, this is a big fucking game, so polish could be a year to maybe a year and a half. I don't know, but I'm assuming that they'll drop in May. So if it's not this May, because that's when Witcher. Oh shit! Hold on, I gotta drop some shit in. Hold up. My bad. And been trying to finish cooking this shit. But yeah, man. Like I said, what up, B? But like I said, man, May. I'm assuming that it's gonna drop either next year in May or the following May, or maybe February next year. Not the 19th, but the 20th in 2020. So, but wow, man, this game looks so good. It's so Xbox. It makes so much sense, man. Yo, Xbox got a lot of multiplats that I just watched Metro today too, man. The 4K gameplay that they released maybe a day or two ago. What? Yo, this shit's so crazy, man. There's so many. Hey, I know cats nowadays be trying to act like exclusives only matter, but you kind of got to look at it this way. At the beginning of the generation, between Xbox and PlayStation, the multiplats weren't all that. they were. Man, I can't. I mean, other than like the the re-releasing Grand Theft Auto. I mean, we had Assassin's Creed. That shit was like all fucked up until last year. Um, I mean, Black Flag was okay, but I didn't even really play that shit. Um, Watch Dogs was I don't like it. I mean, I heard the second one was okay, so I might pick that up when I see a low enough number. But even that, I'm like, whatever. Is if to be honest, it was the Halos, Gears, Forzas, Sunset Overdrives, Titanfalls. Those are the games that I rocked out with a lot more at the beginning of the gen because those were the better games. I mean, I really didn't get I got Battlefield 4, but it was all fucked up. So it was like I ain't really playing it like that. And by the time they fixed that shit, Cass was on to some whole other shit. PlayStation had their Bloodborns early, and that was their first good game or critically acclaimed game. For those that actually played it. But for the most part, other than Bloodborne, I mean, I guess the Order came out, and that shit was like PlayStation version of Rise. Some people loved it, because of the story and the graphics, but other shit was hollow in it, similar to Rise. So, it is what it is. But PlayStation didn't have much. Killzone wasn't really good. But what was the game that? I mean, but the Killzone was a launch game. Knack was PlayStation's version of Super Lucky's Tales. Granted, they have two of them, so I'm not going to be surprised if we get a Super Lucky's Tales 2. Because I'm assuming those shits don't cost that much to make, if anything, really, out of Microsoft's pocket. Yeah, this generation, man, at the beginning, we didn't really have much. Even the multiplats were like okay. I'm trying to remember. I mean, it wasn't really many that were like I said. The Division was okay, but then it kind of disappeared. Destiny was big. Wasn't a critical acclaim hit, but that shit moved units. People loved it. That got into it. COD is COD. People buy it regardless. And shit, people just been playing GTA 5. I mean, motherfuckers still buying that shit now. And that shit came out fucking the end of last gen. So, like I said, that's telling sign that there wasn't much to play. We didn't get a new Splinter Cell. There's a lot of shit we just got Ghost Recon last year. That shit's cool, but playing Ghost Recon just makes me want to play Splinter Cell. I'm just gonna be honest with you. And Ghost Recon's open world, that's all cool, but I just rather play straight up Splinter Cell. But yeah, right now, the way it's looked, man, we got a lot of games coming out. A lot of games. It's a good time, So I would say this, even though it's disappointing that Xbox doesn't have as many big, huge exclusives coming out, the multiplats are holding Xbox down for real. Because there's so many goddamn multiplats coming out. This shit is crazy, dog. You can't play everything. You can't unless you don't do shit else but game. Literally, like that's all you do. You ain't married. You barely work. If you do work, all you do is game. Then maybe you have enough time to play all these multiplats and exclusives. And that's even if you just have a PlayStation or just have an Xbox. Because I don't see how you play all the exclusives and the multiplats. It's a lot of games, bro. I ain't even pick up Far Cry 5 yet. Because I'm still playing other shit, Like I gotta pick and choose like the shit I get. Like I'm playing We Happy Few now, but I bought that game like 2 years ago with the preview program. So You know, I bought it, I played it, the survival shit. I was like, I don't really like the survival shit. Put that shit down. But now that it's got a story mode, I'm back in it. Game is okay. It's not like great. Like its story is great. I enjoy that shit. But his gameplay is okay. It's like it's not nothing special. Graphics are okay. It's not nothing special. Not terrible, but not great. Um, but yeah, it's so much shit. Bro, you got Metro coming out. They moved Sekiro, the ninja, the samurai game. They moved that to March, so it's literally a month from its original release. So you got that going. I'll probably pick. That'll probably be the first From Software game I pick up that I might actually beat. Like I have like 2 Dark Souls games, and I played them. I'm like, no. Granted, they're from back compat, but still, I'm just like, I just never got into this shit. It's just like I don't want to. The style in which you fight these guys, you gotta hack and slash them to death. To me, the Sekiro game looks kind of like reminds me of more like Ninja Gaiden, the way it plays. And I can fuck with that, even though Ninja Gaiden is a hard motherfucker. That shit is a hard motherfucker because that should make you backtrack like a bitch, for real. But I mean, I'm liking what I'm seeing from that game. So this, so much shit. Fucking Resident Evil comes out in January, bro. This is crazy. You got Red Dead in a month. Like, bro, thank God for Game Pass. I swear to God, thank God for Game Pass. I ain't gotta fucking break my wallet to play all the exclusives and these multiplats. Cause I got Tomb Raider next month, and then Forza comes out the like 2 weeks after that or so. It's like the beginning of October. But I'm a Game Pass that shit. I'll just pick up the what do you call it, the ultimate shit, so I can get all the cards. I'll pick up that separate. I think it's like $30 or $40. Because it doesn't make any sense for me. I have Game Pass for the next 2 years, so why pick up the standard if I could just buy the the little DLC and shit. Yeah, man. But this CyberPunk, woo, this shit is fire, man. I know cats will be like, yo, you got to be salty at PlayStation have all these exclusives. I'm like, bro, if they keep on making multiplats like that, I mean, I can't afford to even give a fuck. Like, because there's so much shit. Like, you telling me that I'm supposed to be mad about? I don't even know what the fuck comes out after Spider-Man. What is it? Days Gone? I'm supposed to be concerned about Days Gone when fucking Anthem drops and Metro drops. Aside from Crackdown coming out, and then prior to I've been playing Resident Evil. It was good 108, and then after that I'll be playing Die Twice. So it's like, bro, I think people are a little bit delusional with this whole exclusive shit. As far as like thinking like if you don't play exclusives, then you don't play games, bro. There's a lot of fucking games though. A lot of fucking games. There ain't that many exclusives. I'm telling you, bro. You could tally up all the exclusives on fucking Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. That shit won't count up to the multiplats on just PlayStation or Xbox. That shit is it's too many games, bro. But I mean, I know it's nice talking points, console wars, ha 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 shit. But bro, that CyberPunk shit. That shit is going to suck up motherfuckers' life. That shit looking like some Elder Scroll, Grand Theft Auto type shit. That shit gonna take your life. Bro, that shit was beyond dope. I looked at that shit, I said, oh, we in next gen? That's what's up. we in next gen. That's what's up. Thank you. I was waiting for this. Thank you. Because don't get me wrong, like a lot of the shit, I know that beeping in the background. I gotta go get this shit, but I know a lot of the games we've been getting, to be honest, they're just been kind of polished games from last gen. Yes, there's been some advancements here and there, physics being one of them, like the realism of physics and body models and all that shit. But you know. But on a serious note, is the structure has been very much the same. They haven't really pushed the envelope to the level of deep detail that you see with The Witcher, and we thought that was the game of the generation. These motherfuckers was like, you ain't see shit yet. Watch this shit. I'm telling you, these cyberpunk motherfuckers, these CD Projekt Red motherfuckers, is coming for Rockstar's neck. They coming. They so far ahead right now. Like when I'm looking at, I'm like, dog, this shit is pushing. Like I'm excited for Red Dead Redemption, but this shit ain't looking like this. And Red Dead Redemption look like some dope shit, but that shit ain't looking like that cyberpunk shit. I'm just keeping funky. And even as good as the Last of Us look, that shit look like more of the Last of Us, just on some super, they really optimized and polished that bitch. It looks sexy. And that shit got, it looked good, but it don't look like it's not doing what these motherfuckers is doing. That shit is whole nother shit. Oh yeah, I'm sure it does. But we know that shit is tailor made for the Xbox though. I seen the way that shit played. That shit got Xbox written all over it. Oh man, now this Cyberpunk, this game right here, this is why you get an X. This game is why you get the X. You play that bitch in 4K. Imagine that shit with free sync on. Yeah, I gotta get a free sync 4K TV because I heard some real good shit about that. But you get that shit with free sync. Oh man, it's gonna be amazing. And on top of it, we know we're gonna get it once the next Xbox comes out. They're gonna already have the upgraded version on that shit, so you ain't nothing to worry about. I mean, granted, if you're on a PC, you're on a PC. PC does what it do. But anyway, man, it's your boy Livewire. I gotta get out this shit because gotta deal with this fool, man. But I'll holler at y'all later. Check out GRG. Check out my boy 108's channel, Grown Woman Gaming. Check that shit out. 100. DirectX. Who else is check out Triple Cup Vibe podcast. Man, check us all out. We pumping out content out this bitch. Bloody Knuckles 2 with his I'm trying to remember the name. Oh man, I'm having a brain fart. But well, y'all know. Check out Bloody Knuckles shit. But anyway, this is your boy Livewire, man. I'm out this bitch. I'll holler at y'all later.